Hello. What's good? What is good? Damn, I'm a bit dark. Yeah, adjust my lighting. Bit more light. Just adjust my light real quick. 1 2 1 2. Okay. I think we're good. Now we're good. Yes, this is what we want. All right. Welcome to another late night stream where I'm just going to cover a number of things. So like, comment and subscribe to the channel. More importantly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's get into things involving gaming, couple movies as well actually, and we're gonna react to that and a few other things to talk about, such as exactly how I'm gonna be putting forth all my content and what my content on the channel will be in terms of an update. So yes, let's get into it. So we're gonna start with let me just adjust the screen. So yeah, we're gonna start with Ghost of Yotei, because I haven't done my reaction and opinions to that game, and as you all know, followers on my channel, that I've completed Ghost of Tsushima and the DLC. I gave the whole game a 7 out of 10, if I remember correctly, and that was primarily because of three things. First is, hold on, let's put something on the screen at least. The first is when you have your boss encounters and you defeat them, you can't go back and replay them. I think they allowed you to from when they did the DLC, but for a long time you couldn't replay the boss fights, and that was one of the best things I thought in the game. The boss fights were epic. Like, they really made you feel like an actual, samurai, but you're playing and acting out a movie. Really well done. So I like that. But you couldn't replay all those fights. There was no survival elements to Ghost of Tsushima, as in you don't eat, you don't hunt, even though you're in a wilderness, you don't eat, you don't hunt, you don't trade for food, drink, gather resources for where you reside, such as your hut, home, or wherever. There was none of that. There's none of that in that game, and that was one of my biggest issues. Because if you get to explore a game world, there has to be a point of doing that, right? There's got to be a reason to explore. It can't just be to find fights, to find settlements, and you know, what's it called? Reunite people, doing all these side quests. Like, there's got to be more to it than that. I did like the hot springs. Finding those hot springs was pretty cool, but that's as far as it went. Along with like the fox statue things, there was nothing really else that motivates you to exploring the world. And the world is a very beautiful looking world, but there is no other reason to explore it other than just for it being scenery, really. Going inside buildings was another issue for me because there was nothing to do when you do that. And then after a while, you start seeing the same animations from the NPCs. So those were my main issues with the game, which prevented it from getting it more than a 7 out of 10 for me. I ultimately ended up selling the game as well after I completed the DLC because there's no reason to go back to it. So what I'm hoping for with Ghost of Yotei is them to address a more survival approach, RPG wise, to the game. And it doesn't have to be too much, just some form of that. The fight encounters are essentially you could replay them and stuff like that, right? I didn't really have any issues in terms of the fighting because I think it was done pretty well. When I say pretty well, I mean I can't imagine it done any other way than the way they did it, which is phenomenal. It's like fantastic, switching between different types of weaponry for different types of enemies to approach different types of battles. It was very well meticulously done. So carrying that forward into Ghost of Yotei, I want that to be developed upon, right? Pretty much because the weapons were somewhat similar to one another. Like you had longsword. Actually, more so they were just stances, really. So yeah, there's that. And one last thing is customization. It was pretty restricted. Like you could change the way I forgot his name now. What was his name? Was it Moisekai? I forgot his name, but the character in Ghost of Tsushima, you could change his outfits, parts of it, but it's like you can change it based on variants of one outfit, and then when you get a new outfit, you get those variants for that outfit, and then you keep increasing it. What I would have liked, or what I would like, is if you can interchange and swap certain parts and elements of different outfits to create your own one. So it could be the same thing, but you could just interchange individual parts of it to make your own unique one. I think that would have been cool. But let's check out Ghost of Yotai and see what changes and enhancements they have made and hope to achieve with the sequel. Sorry.
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Oops.
We'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family.
Okay, it's a typical revenge story.
After 16
like
years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest. It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
Okay, that's cool. That's good for character development.
By
really.
giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei Six is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is...
See, I like how this revenge arc story compared to the first one was more so liberation, like to liberate Tsushima, right? Whereas this one is quite specific. It's almost like a hunt for these individual enemies that wronged you, but there's stories and there's, I guess, the journey in between getting to those six. And I like that because it gives me Blue-Eyed Samurai vibes. Very much so. So that gets... I wonder if they were influenced by Blue-Eyed Samurai due to that, because it's very similar. It was the same kind of thing. Nevertheless, I will be creating Blue-Eyed Samurai as my character in this game. Look at that. This looks beautiful.
Player freedom more than any game
Really
has ever
breathtaking.
made. But it's also a game that at its heart is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films.
Yeah.
So let's start off by talking about exploration.
Man,
at the
that
edge
Vesta looks
of Japan.
amazing. But
We all have different playstyles.
What's
so
the
we set
point of
out
it
to make
if-
an open world game
is
that lets
it just
you
for
drive your own experiences.
the view,
Whether that's your curiosity to wonder,
scenery?
your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore,
I hate when this happens.
there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures and new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold samurai-like
Okay.
enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or
See-
if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws.
Wait, what did he just say?
Or if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study.
New ninja-like tactics to study. I like that. See, because for me, I'm very much love treasure hunts. So, what did it say? You had the option to learn new skills, the option to find out more information about the Oni, but also the option to find new locations and stuff. That's cool. That's cool. That's giving more purpose to exploration of the
Atsu
world
draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available
based on these
adventures.
clues. Okay,
The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you.
cool.
As she makes progress against the Otei 6, her legend as the Onryo grows.
See, I like this. See, this is very much influenced from Blue Eyed Samurai. It must have
Bounty will
been.
go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
I wouldn't even be surprised if Moi Sakai, I think that was the name of the character in Ghost of Tsushima. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually made this game with him as the character, and then through development got influence from Wandering Samurai movie, such as I think Blue Eyed Samurai, and was like, you know what? To really change the game, let's change the character to a female. I wouldn't be surprised, because even this is a scene, looks like a scene from Blue Eyed Samurai.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Otei 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. How Atsu can also hunt down.
See, now what I want to
her own bounties that
pay
are
attention
all
to
around the land.
and see
This is
is things you can interact with in the environment, primarily inside locations like that bar. Can you like buy drinks, or could you knock things over, you know? Because what's the point of these things and everything being around but you can't interact with them? A murderer who lures in the weary at a campsite marked by lanterns. Last seen along the... okay, cool.
lucrative way to make some money and fuel her vengeance quest.
Like, yeah, if you're making money, is the money only to just buy, you know, clothing and swords and hats? That gets boring after a while. There needs to be other things other than like armory stuff to buy. Like, can you buy resources, food, things to help build your hut or a house or something? Like, that would be cool. Like, can you like purchase things outside of just combat, basically? Like, can I purchase a particular hot spring that's somewhere that I can always go to and use? Like, things like that is what I would want. sorry. It looks fantastic. Game
You're
looks
not on Plan
fantastic.
Eguchi. You're here for my bounty.
You can see the animations that they've taken or reused from Ghost of Tsushima. Exact same images. That's great because
Hidden in the world
it speeds
are
up development
altars of
process.
reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can
Tax
always buy
assassination
a traveler's
survival.
map from the cartographer.
Like, what did that say? Perfect pair. Survival, as in just health related stuff.
They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer.
Okay.
Ghost of Yotei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
See, that's cool. I mean, that's cool, but once I get to this destination, what things can I do there?
The lands around Yotei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited.
Right. Okay.
Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
See, that wasn't that many things you could do.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords? Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Just like the first game. Oh, that waterfall looks great.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field, searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food, from our soil. The soldiers need it more to free you.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No, she's a lone
Alright.
wolf mercenary who'll use
I love playing
every
as
advantage,
ninja, though.
every dirty trick to win a fight.
As a samurai, if that makes sense. Oh, I like the sound of
Combat
that.
has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision.
Sound design is great.
If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, let me rewind that.
Swings hard, Atsu can lose her
She
weapon.
had a different outfit
But
then.
if she's quick, she can disarm them.
Here. Yeah, that's like a this is like a ninja type outfit. Okay.
Choose the right weapon for the job.
I like the
Fight
sound
a
design.
massive
It
enemy.
looks
Your
like
huge Odachi blade is best.
the sound cues of each particular weapon are different from one another, and getting hit to the ground looks like it holds a thud.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast!
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Nice. I'll definitely be using that. I'm gonna be really simple with my gameplay of this. I will be using that. Look like
Thrown
a.
weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding
Couldn't tell if it
power
was a
give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have
A
to adapt.
sniper.
Dual swords are best against spears.
Or a shotgun. But I'll definitely use that. But the thing with these games is, well, from Ghost of Tsushima, is that you're forced to use all weapons because you're gonna have to. You
Tell
can't
me
go
what you
through the
know
whole
about
game with just
Saito.
one.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet
Yeah, I
several
guess that was
allies
like
on her
a-
march,
It was a shotgun.
including a mysterious wolf.
Cool.
Atsu can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's not always alone.
Hey, friend. Share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead.
Oh yes,
Also designed
That
to help bring
is-
important characters and upgrades.
the information I wanted to hear.
Camping
With the traveling peddler?
When you're camping or you're just residing somewhere, you could actually eat
What are you
or
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a
So
great
you
way
can
to
cook
rest
fish,
up, play your shamisen,
play
cook to ready
music.
for a fight ahead.
No, I like that, man.
It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you.
That is a
In fact,
great
in place of the
upgrade.
journal menu from Ghost
I'm
of
really
Tsushima,
happy
we've
about that.
opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo.
Oh, this is
Over
amazing
time,
art.
Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack.
I love this
Here,
sketch.
you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon
These
skill for
sketches.
you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell.
Ah,
Managing
okay.
upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open-world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps
Perfect.
ensure you have every
So look-
opportunity to upgrade and
I'm guessing, like, you could get mushrooms in Ghost of Tsushima, but they were resourceful materials to create things like weapon related things. So I'm guessing here you could use it as a form of food ingredient, maybe.
Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring. The game comes to you.
Alright, customization. So as I said, I would love for there to be interchangeable parts of different outfits to make your own outfit.
While
Let's see if
exploring
there's
Ezo,
anything
you'll
different.
discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect.
Oh, the graphics look really good just then as she was walking to that.
While exploring
Locksmith.
Ezo, you'll discover all
Blacksmith.
sorts of new armor,
Like right here.
charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your
Nice.
chosen playstyle. Are
Same
you
as first
stealth,
game, really. I like that
ranged,
look.
or melee
Not that look.
focused? Find
on.
and combine the pieces that are just right for you.
Okay.
And of course, customize the
See, That's what
Look
I'm
of your armor
talking
and
about.
weapons.
It's just one variant, one item, different variants of that same item.
Weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu look
See, what if I wanted this, but with some of the features from the last image?
and fights just the way you want.
Oh, that is cool. That ninja looking one is what I'm talking about. But I want to create Blue Eye Samurai. I ain't gonna waste no time doing it.
The score of Ghost of Yote is incredibly special to us. Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
でこうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing.
See,
2
I love
tracks
the fact that-
featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
They're putting, they're holding emphasis into the music because that makes it really feel like you're playing out a movie. So that's cool. Let's see what they're talking about here.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yote
Alright,
and look
cool.
forward to seeing photos from your journey across it.
I actually use photo mode in Ghost of Tsushima, so I will be using this if I get some nice shots. It's a really
Weren't playing for
nice,
Ghost of Yote
chill
to feel like
pastime thing to
stepping
do,
inside of your
especially if you're into
favorite
photography.
classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ
That's awesome.
生きてたか
Things like this is great for a second playthrough.
一人の
First playthrough, I'll just definitely play with English,
また
with the English voice acting. But to make the game feel different
娘
or like a whole new game, second playthrough will be with Japanese. Just adds to it.
Take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further. We are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
Right, so this is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. Like, as a playthrough, do it again, but with black and white mode and Japanese voice acting. So that way it feels like like I'm playing a different game completely. Black and white, film grain, audio filter, increased wind. Nah, that's cool. No, that's cool. That is not just like that's like not just a visual difference with the black and white and film grain, but it's also got an atmospheric element to it with the increased wind. I don't know how that is going to affect the gameplay, but that is going to really add a level of atmosphere along with the audio filter. No, that's dope. That is
Kurosawa.
really cool.
Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
No, that's sick. That is so sick.
For Ghosts of Yote, we wanted to celebrate 2 other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with with
That must be near
Takeshi
the end of the
Miike,
game.
director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with...
Wait, what did he say?
First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13
Takashi
Assassins,
Miike.
for a mode that puts the camera closer
What? Closer camera, more blood, and mud. No, that's awesome. So, hold on. I like the fact that they're giving you more replay value. Like, it almost feels like you're not just purchasing a game, you're actually purchasing a piece of art. Like, a visual piece of art. Interactable. You can play it with the black and white mode, designed specifically. What's it? What was the name?
Partner
I'll give
with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate,
Akira Kurosawa.
which emulates his classic black and white films.
Kurosawa mode, right? That's one.
For Ghosts of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate two other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode
So Miike mode gives a closer camera, more blood and mud. So it makes you feel more immersed, I guess. In the fights in particular. Also with the action. I fuck with that, man. I do. And that just gives another reason to play the game again. And this to me reminds me of Enchanted 4. Once you complete the game, you can unlock some things that can make you play the game back with different types of filters. So you can have a black white filter, you can have a cell shaded filter, you can have a pixelated filter. So it looks like you're playing the game as if it was made for the PlayStation 2. You can have damn, what was the filter? Like a super colorful filter, or even big head mode or something like that, right? In fact, I feel like back in the day, funny enough, with games like FIFA 96 and stuff, you can play the game with big head mode, and it makes you feel like you're playing the game in a different way, right? Because it's just funny. Or you could play the game with these different types of settings to make the game feel different. Uncharted 4 took that up a notch, where you can just change the filter of the game and it makes you play the game whether it's in black or white, pixelated, cell shaded, ultra colorful, ultraviolet, all these kinds of things, right? I feel like Ghost of Yotei is taking it even up a notch again, because with the black and white mode, it's not just the filter, you're also getting graphical differences such as the wind and the audio change. So it really feels intrinsically to that director's way of filmmaking. Miike's mode makes you feel like you're playing the game more immersively because you're that much closer to the action. So I love the fact that it's not just a filter change. It's actually a atmospheric change, visual change, and immersive change.
That puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter.
Look at that.
And lastly, we've partnered
Let's
with
see.
the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe.
Shinichiro Watanabe mode. Lo-fi beats during exploration and combat. Come on. So they're basically saying we expect you to play this game more than once, right? But not only that, you can it's gonna feel like a different game each time you play it if you choose to play it with these different modes. I'm gonna have to rewind it back because I'm pretty sure there was more than 3 modes, but these are special modes that they've done. Lo-fi beats during exploration and combat. So just that musical touch, change of music is gonna really change the feel. This is the feel of the game. The first black and white filter is more so the visual. The second was more atmospheric. Second one was visual. This one is feel. The feel of the game is different.
Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
Nah, I'm really liking this. No, this is next level. Especially when I'm doing calm streams where I'm just talking about stuff. But let me go back to
Take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai.
止めたと思った
Feel like stepping.
it was around here. See, this gives more relevance to photo mode, that you can take pictures as if it's pictures from like a film set, a movie set, with all those different types of modes. I just realized there's a bear there. See, I wonder if you can get meat from the bear by killing it, as opposed to just killing it and you use it for weaponry like in Ghost of Tsushima. But what I want to see is these options that pop up here. So standard experience, subtitled, English dialogue with English subtitles, samurai cinema, Japanese dialogue with English subtitles.
So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer full Japanese voice.
Alright, cool.
一人残らず息の根止めた
Alright, so you have the modes, the 3 different modes, but you also have how many? 4 different experiences of the modes that you can choose. So there's options
会えた
of how you want to play.
刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。圧だ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mo-
Alright, so we see this. No, that's good.
Yotei. There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yotei that is sure to be special.
Oh yeah, this is the new PS 5. Looks nice.
Today, you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Ote 6.
Oh, this was
Forge your own
fantastic.
path
This was
while
great.
discovering the secrets of Ezo. To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons.
Oh, that was a cool move.
Forge your own path while discovering the secrets
I like
of
that.
Ezo. To survive, you'll need to master a
Clap.
variety of weapons.
Right there.
Using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yote comes out on October 2nd. Thank you
I
so
love how
much for
artistic
watching.
this looks. And the options that you have to playing it. So October 2nd. Ghost of Yote. Yeah. I had some small doubts about the replay value and longevity parts of this game, but yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm definitely getting this without a doubt. Without a doubt, I'll be getting this, and I'm gonna get a number of playthroughs out of it. I love the added additions that they've made to it, but they've also gone above and beyond with it. But not just that, they've improved upon the first game with elements from the first game that they needed to improve upon, and for good reason, because it's an open world game. There needs to be more things you can do within that open world. You got a lot to play with. But yeah, I'm really liking it. Let's watch this trailer. I just want to see if there's anything I may have missed now that we've just seen the developer review of it.
Snake. The Oni. The Kitsune.
Wait, see, like there, what was that outfit?
Oni.
The Oni
The Kitsune.
Kitsune. Like there. Look at that outfit. That all white outfit looks kind of sick. But is... So that's the enemy, but... I wonder if once you defeat these individuals, you... Like, I wonder if when you defeat the Kitsune, you get the weapon, but do you also get the outfit? I gotta see that again.
The Oni. The Kitsune.
This looks like a great place for
Spider.
a fight.
The dragon. Lord. Saito.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
I'm sorry it came to this, little wolf.
Situ Rainu. Why do you always call me that?
It means one who is easily lost in the hunt.
Yeah, this is one of them ones. One of them ones.
I have to go home. Back where all this started.
Alright, we seen that. Let's see. Okay, this is the black and white mode. Ah.
People come north.
We want to see the gameplay though. I think this is the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But yeah. Cannot wait. Now I'm excited. Now I'm actually have a game I'm excited for. So this is definitely on the calendar. I'm gonna, instead of me doing a community post, in fact I still might do a community post. I'm gonna actually go through my scheduling for the channel, because I've got to find a balance, right, to be creating content and also producing content and editing it as well. So we're going to go through that. But before we get to that, got something very important to do, and that is to show you this. All right, so I'm going to do an intro for YouTube on this one, because I'm going to make this a separate video for sure. What's good, YouTube? What is good? Caviar Zaddy, and I am going to show you something I've discovered with Cyberpunk 2077. So like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into how to beat on hardest difficulty Adam Smasher final boss with using the optical camouflage. So let's just get straight into it. So what you want to do, let me speed up. All right, so I actually put the volume down pretty low on this, but it doesn't matter. What you want to do is put on your camouflage as often as you can, because at some point Adam Smasher will lose you completely and not be able to find you. During that time, when your camouflage depletes, he will find you, but he would have caught you in a glitch. He will end up glitching himself. So right here, I'm going to try and make this video not too long. I've put on the camouflage. I turn on these torrents just to distract Adam Smasher and to take his life. Now, as you can see, he's glitched. But I didn't take advantage of it because I just didn't think he would fire his gun, because sometimes when he glitches, he doesn't fire his weapon either. He gets stuck pretty much. So what you want to do with this strategy is individually turn on the turrets on friendly mode, so that whenever they get locked in on Adam Smasher, they'll just start taking his life. They'll just start shooting at him, right, like right there. And it also helps in trying to locate where he is. Wherever the turret shooting is where he is at. But the main thing you want to do, besides using the turrets as a distraction, is getting your camouflage up. So right now, I'm literally just waiting for my camouflage to reset. As soon as it's reset, I pop it on. And the whole point is so that he can't find you. And then when he does find you, he's glitched. All right. So right now, I'm just focused on putting on the turret. Right, I put on the camouflage. But he's not glitched. But it's all cool. You just gotta keep doing it. Just keep turning on the camouflage and focus on that whilst pop shotting at him. Or pop shotting at him, because you don't want to get in his crossfire or his line of sight. Pretty much a cat and mouse at this point, really. So just keep moving around, waiting for your camouflage to come back. Right now is a good time for the camouflage, but is he stuck in a glitch? No, because what happens is he usually gets stuck when he does that dash thing, and he dashes into a wall, or he dashes into an area near these stairs that he can't get out of, which is just an in-game glitch pretty much. He almost caught me, so here I put on the health, but as you can see, he's glitched. At one point, he couldn't see me because I put on the camouflage, and now he's glitched, as you can see. When he's glitched, you can just shoot at him to your heart's content. Now, the backup will come as soon as you get his health down to 50%. At that point, just kill the backup. Try not to get yourself killed, or else you're going to have to do this all over again. Here, I just changed my weapon, but then I realized, you know what? The weapon I have is perfectly fine. Doesn't matter what you do, he will not attack you. He is just glitched, right? So, as I said, 50% will draw out the backup. Just destroy the backup, however which way you want to. I would suggest making sure you don't go too close to Adam Smasher. He is pretty glitched, but I think if you go into his line of sight, he might dash out of the glitch. So it's best to play it safe, because this is the hardest difficulty as well. So they hit hard, and he hits hard and he's really fast since the update. This is 2025 2.3 update. Now at this point, just keep shooting at him. Just keep shooting at him, and I think it's at 25%. He will come out of the glitch to go into the center, which is just his phase 3. You can't get around that. He will come out of the glitch when he goes into his phase 3. So let's go to that. Wait, is it here? Right. So it's 30%, not 25%. Right. 30%. Right. Now he comes out of the glitch. Phase 3, which is the final phase. And at this point, you still use the camouflage, because he can't see you anyway. And just keep pop shotting him. If you still have the turrets up, they'll still do its job in trying to take him down as it is now. Because look, I'm not firing at him, but look, he's at 23%, 22%, 21%, 20%, 19, 18. And it's just gonna keep going lower and lower. 13%, 12, 11, 10. So yeah, just continue firing at him. Camouflage whenever you can. If you can get critical hits, or if you have a weapon that does significant critical damage, that would be the weapon of choice, I would say. But yeah, that is the strategy. Camouflage a lot until he gets caught in a glitch. Once he's in the glitch, just keep shooting at him. Stay clear from him in case he dashes out of the glitch. He doesn't dash out the glitch, but just in case, just stay away from him. And then when he gets back to phase 3, which will get him out of the glitch, make sure them turrets are active and just pop shot at him, especially whilst you're camouflaged, and you'll get the job done. So that's how you defeat Adam Smasher in 2025, Cyberpunk 2077, update 2.3. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if this has helped you defeat Adam Smasher on the hardest difficulty. And I'll catch you later. Peace. Cool. So that's the YouTube video for defeating Adam Smasher. I'm gonna put this screen up just for a little bit, just so that I can know where to edit this clip at. I'll probably edit it through the YouTube what's it called, through the YouTube editing function. But yeah, there is one last thing for us to check out. We've done Ghost of Tsushima, done Cyberpunk. Now I want to do damn, I forgot how to do this already. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think it's here. We got a yeah, I think it's here. We have a movie to a movie trailer to react to. So let me just set it up. Bear with me. And we're almost near the end of the stream, so we'll end it after this.
It's been 30 years since the original PlayStation launched in Japan
Alright,
on the
so
3rd of December
I think it
1994.
was
To celebrate, we invited you, the PlayStation Access community, to vote for your favorite PlayStation games from across 3 decades.
Damn, I think I did that wrong. Oh, here we go. So we're going to do a reaction to Predator Badlands official trailer that just got revealed today. I mentioned in my previous streams that I've been quite intrigued and slowly getting more and more invested into the Predator Alien universe. Primarily because I found a channel on YouTube that actually they do like narrative videos based off of the comics, and then they give information on the lore of the universe of Alien and Predator, from the movies to the series to the comics. But the comics and the way they've been narrated by these channels is fantastic. It really got me into it because I used to love Predator and the Alien movies, but I found more new interest in them now. So I watched the animated Predator movie that was on Disney, and that was good. That was really good. Side note, the Terminator animated Terminator movie on Netflix is fantastic. So if you haven't watched that, watch that. But we got Alien Earth coming, but we also have Predator Badlands coming. So let's check out this trailer, and yeah, let's check out this trailer and see what's good.
So this is your first hunt.
I guess that was like an android. Cool.
You've come to the most dangerous planet in the universe.
Ah. I guess this is like for the Yatai, the Yautja, a survival mission. Not just a hunt for an individual.
You're after a creature
Oh,
killed.
okay, but now it is.
The definitive apex predator. I could help you.
Yeah, it is an android.
Well, good luck with your journey.
Oh, cool.
Here, you're not the predator. You're the prey.
What did he say? I am prey to... No, this looks epic.
We might not be alone in this hunt.
Ah. I hate when they do that colliding part where they just come together and stuff. It happens a lot. But yeah, no, that looks dope. That looks dope. It's very different compared to the previous Predator movies, where it's a mission to defeat a particular formidable opponent. This looks more like this is because it looks like a younger Yautja. In the ranks of the Predators, it would probably be considered like this is like your coming to be your rookie mission, your rookie basically, right? So you gotta go through that survivalness and elements of keeping alive on a vicious wilderness, and then by the end of it, taking out your mission target, whomever that is. But you're also competing with other people or even predators for that same mission, that same target. So yeah, I'm into this. I'm into this. I'm intrigued. Definitely intrigued. And yeah, that's what, November. Yeah, November, Predator Badlands. Yeah, definitely thumbs up for me, and I will be keeping track of this and checking it out. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Your thoughts on the trailer. I think it was epic. Definitely invested in finding out about this, and I will give my review and opinions when it's out. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, so that's that.
It's been 30 years.
That is that. Let me see how much time I got left. Miss. I do want to. Take a little look at another big game that I want to play, and I think will be good to focus on before the launch of GTA 6, and that is Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I'm not sure if we've watched this already.
Patrol here. Position unknown.
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
All right, Commander. Burn, baby. Take this. Here comes another one. You won't get
So
away
this is
from
like
me.
the
Time for you to take.
what's it called? The multiplayer. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'll probably cover that as my main thing tomorrow, just like I did with Ghost of Yotei in this stream. So what I want to do is just go over the schedule leading up to GTA 6, because my whole goal, or my whole aim with the channel is I'm gonna change it, and actually, well, I'm not gonna change it actually, but I'm gonna basically have the channel have a main game, and that main game will be GTA 6, right? So I'm gonna be doing as much content as I can in a lead up in reference to the launch of GTA 6. When that comes out, GTA 6, I'm gonna be playing that like that's just gonna be the main game of the channel, right? Definitely gonna be doing my lifestyle vlogs, so you're gonna get more of that from me, right? So it's gonna be, those two are gonna be the main things of the channel. When there's like a movie that is of interest to me, I'm gonna do, or a series, I'm gonna do a review and a reaction to it, right? So for example, Predator Badlands and The Odyssey, which is out next year, those two movies I'm gonna do reviews of, right? Reactions of, just giving my opinion on them, right? Series wise, Alien Earth, Stranger Things season 5, yeah, for instance, I'm gonna do reviews of those, right? But those are gonna be here and there. It's only gonna be of, series that I'm really interested in, because primarily I'm gonna be just gearing towards GTA 6 and playing that a lot when that comes out, because I've got a idea concept for GTA 6 which is going to be quite unique to everyone else's content of GTA 6, and I'll probably add the work in progress to that on my members only on this channel, if you want to know about that. And then when GTA 6 launches, that's gonna be like the main game. Now, since that's coming out May of 2026 next year. We've got until July and May. So that's August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 10 months. Okay. So in that 10 months, I'm going to be doing my lifestyle vlogs here and there. Because, from time to time, I'll be traveling, or I'll be, just doing things that is just what I get up to from time to time, right? In my life. So that's going to happen. The very next game that I purchase, besides Death Stranding 2, which I will get at some point, but besides that, the next game will be and I've had to really think about this, because Mafia: The Old Country comes out the 8th of August, right? Metal Gear Solid comes out the 28th of August. I'm going to be abroad at the end of August. So, yeah, I'm going to be abroad at the end of August. So I'm gonna get the game, and when I'm back, that's what we're gonna be playing. Metal Gear Solid, because I think I'll probably be able to play it at launch day, but then, which is the 28th, but then I'll be abroad from the 30th till the 8th of September. That's the plan. So the 12th of August will be Shenmua's Saga Hellblade 2 Enhanced. I'm gonna try and get this. It's a very unique game from a really good game developer, Ninja Theory. So this is how the schedule's looking. In a few weeks' time, I'm gonna get this Shenmua's Saga. And that's on the 12th of August. End of August will be Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I'm gonna go abroad. Gonna have a lot of content, lifestyle vlogs to put out during that time. Birthday, when I'm abroad. When I'm back, we'll be playing more Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, and then Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, and then because that's September. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, Ghost of Yotei, which will be the 2nd of October. So the very next month. So I'll get a whole month of Metal Gear Solid and I'll get a whole month pretty much of Hellblade. But the thing with Hellblade is it's not that long of a game. So by the time I finish it, will be perfect timing for Metal Gear Solid. But the real question is, should I stick with Hellblade 2 Enhanced, which is 12th of August, or go for Mafia the Old Country, which is the 8th of August? Might be a longer game, and it might be a longer game, and it might be better for the channel because people have already seen Hellblade 2, but Mafia Old Country, people might be more interested to see that because this is the 8th of August. Hellblade 2 is the 12th. I'm thinking I could probably, and it's cheaper as well. I just noticed Mafia Old Country is cheaper than Hellblade 2. I'm thinking I could play that and then play Hellblade 2. I do want to play Hellblade 2, but for the sake of the channel, I want to play Mafia the Old Country. That's the 8th of August. So that's in a few weeks. After that, I'm going to play Metal Gear Solid. If I could pick up Hellblade 2 somewhere in between, I will. Or when I'm back from vacation, between the end of September, from the end of September, I may pick it up again. I may pick it up then. If not, then I'll just pick up around Christmas time, and that'll be like my Christmas game to play, right? So this is how the schedule's looking. Mafia, the Old Country, 8th of August. Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater, 28th of August. I go on vacation, come back from vacation. More Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater. After that will be Ghost of Yotei, which is the 2nd of October. I'm going to play that a lot. Now, by the time I complete it, will be in time for Little Nightmares 3, which is the 10th of October. Right? 10th of October. So, I'll have 8 days. And I'm not going to rush Ghost of Yotei, but I have 8 days. When Little Nightmares 3 comes out, I'll be playing that alongside Ghost of Yotei. And then, FC26 is 19th of September. 19th of September. So I'll be playing Metal Gear Solid and FC26 for the month of September. The month of October will be Ghost of Yotei and Little Nightmares. Keep in mind, throughout all of this, I'm going to be posting vlogs here and there as much as often as I can as well, right? But yeah, that's gonna be the schedule. So October going into November, I don't think there's anything in November that I'm interested in. So I might still be playing Ghost of Yotei during that time. It looks like I'll be playing that still. Let's see. I'm just having a quick look. Pre-order. Alright. What's this deluxe version of Mafia Old Country? Alright. It's a new Jurassic World game. There's a Jurassic Park game, but I don't see. I don't see a reason for me to get that. Gears of War Reloaded, I just don't think I'm gonna have enough time to play that during all of this, just with work-life balance and editing these videos and playing these particular games and just life and stuff. So Silent Hill F. Shit, I forgot about this. This is also in September. So it'll be Metal Gear Solid, FIFA, and Silent Hill F. That's how it's looking, actually. So September will be Mafia Old Country will be August. September will be Metal Gear, Silent Hill, and FIFA. October will be Little Nightmares and Ghost of Yotei. November will be a mixture of these, either Metal Gear Solid, because I know I wouldn't have fully completed that or anything. I might have. Who knows? It depends. Any game that I haven't completed during that time, I will be playing that during the month of November. And might possibly get Hellblade 2 for November if I have. If I've got the time, that will be what I'll be playing. There's a new Ninja Gaiden game, but I haven't heard anything much about it. And that comes out in October as well. But until I hear some good things about it, then I'll look into it. But as it stands now, that's how it's looking. And that'll see out the year, leading into 2026, where we got the new Resident Evil game coming out, and then just more prep for GTA 6. So one last time with the with the schedule. Okay. So it is first Mafia Old Country, 8th of August. That's in a few weeks. Next, Metal Gear Solid, 28th of August. I then go on vacation, come back around the 8th of September. We're going to be playing more Metal Gear Solid, along with FC26, which will be the 19th. So I'll have 10 days with Metal Gear Solid. Then in that same month will be Ghost of Yotei. No, that's not the same month. Metal Gear Solid. Silent Hill F. In the same month, Silent Hill F. So Mafia 8, Mafia Old Country, Metal Gear Solid, FIFA 26, FC 26, and then Silent Hill F. Month of September. After that, we go straight into Ghost of Yotei, and I'm dropping everything to then play this. Out of all the games, and then I'll be back to back with playing obviously FIFA here and there, Metal Gear Solid here and there, right? But that will be that, and then when I'm streaming at night primarily is when I'll be playing this. Then Little Nightmares will also be something I'll be playing at night as well. So that'll be next. Little Nightmares. Let's get a picture. This will do. Little Nightmares, which is the 10th, I believe. 10th of October. And then the month of November, which will be pretty free, I'll still be playing Ghost of Yotei. Anything I haven't done left in Mafia the Old Country, which I'll also be using to talk about GTA 6 more, and obviously FIFA here and there, and Metal Gear Solid if I haven't completed anything I needed to complete. And then if things really dry up is when I'll get Hellblade. I'll decide in November or how much it costs during Black Friday going into Christmas. So this is still a part of my plans. This is definitely still a part of my plans. Unless I see something more about this that really makes me want to get it, as it's an upgrade, enhanced edition of the game. This is still going to be a part of things. If I see Gears of War for change and it's really cheap, then yeah. But as it stands now, that is the schedule, and this schedule is all leading up to shutting everything down when this game drops. 2026 May. So that is the schedule. As I mentioned already, I will be uploading my thoughts and opinions on like some series, some movies, and even music. Like Tyler the Creator just released his new album. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. Might even give my opinions on it. Maybe I'll do it as a short instead. Same thing with the Clips album. Justin Bieber just released something. Cardi B's gonna be releasing her thing. My favorite artist of all time allegedly is releasing Iceman, his new album this year. Travis Scott, Jack Boys. So I might just give my opinions on those as shorts, just to give the channel an array of content from different angles, from music, movies, series, gaming, and my vlogs. So my vlogs will be video uploads. My live streams will be my reactions and opinions, just talking and gaming and stuff. Gaming will also be live streamed. My shorts will be the more miscellaneous stuff, such as my opinions and reviews of like the series that I'm watching, such as Stranger Things 5, Alien Earth, Predator Badlands movie, the Odyssey movie when that drops. There's even another movie that's dropping, I forgot the name of it, but the music albums that is coming out. So that is the schedule. That's how my channel is gonna be looking. So if you're not subscribed already, subscribe. Gonna make some changes in terms of the fonts and having new emojis for the channel. It's gonna be a blast. The channel is gonna be looking good. I'm feeling up for it in terms of my creativity and uploading again. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, get on board, and I will catch you all in the next stream later.